LaTosha Brown, the co-founder of Black Voters Matter, is on the line with us. The website Black Voter Matter, votersmatterfund.org. And her Twitter handle is Ms. MS LaTosha, LaTosha Brown, Ms. LaTosha Brown. LaTosha Brown, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for being with us. I understand you were on the bus of African-American voters in Georgia who were heading out to vote who got stopped and thrown off the bus. Do I have that right?
That is right. We were out. We're actually, as I'm talking to people now, we're on the bus. We're riding through rural North Carolina, doing what we do, which is connecting and encouraging people to vote. And so we were in Georgia. We were in rural Georgia in a county called Jefferson County, which is like in eastern Georgia. We went to we had an event earlier at the center, a community center. There were probably about 60 seniors there. We sang, we talked, we did a presentation. They wanted to come out and see the bus. We came out and seen the bus and had an impromptu pep rally, just had an amazing time. We got on the bus, and then some of the seniors said they wanted to go vote. There were 10 that were originally going to go vote, and the county was going to take them on a van. But over 40 seniors said, we want to go vote now, which is early voting. So they actually got up on the bus. We were chanting and ready to go. We strapped in and were taking off, and then the bus was stopped. And when the bus was stopped, we were told that the seniors, someone had seen the seniors get on the bus, had called the county commission. The county commissioner, county manager had called the director and said that the seniors could not go on the bus and that they needed to get off the bus immediately.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Crazy.
But ultimately everybody voted, and I understand that this action that was taken against you in Georgia has not only raised the profile of Black Voters Matter, but seems to have invigorated a lot of Black voters in the Southeast.
Absolutely. We've been getting phone calls, which is why we're in North Carolina right now. These are states where we've been working in, but we've been getting phone calls from as far as Iowa. Can you believe that? I was like, y'all want us to bring the bus to Iowa? But Alabama and Mississippi and some of the other states we're going to people are really fired up. And there's particularly, if you know, in Southern African-American tradition, in Southern Black tradition, our elders have a very special place for us.
Yes.
You do not mess with grandma and them, right? That has invigorated people in a way that we've actually heard folks have said we couldn't have imagined. Like at the time, we felt it was such a traumatic experience, and I don't want to overlook this as well, because while most of the voters, most of the folks who were on the bus, they actually got to vote. I do want to share a story. I'm not going to say her name right now just to protect her privacy, but one of the elders that was on the bus, as we were going out, she told me, she said, baby, I turned 90 years old this year. And she was so excited. She looked fantastic. She was dressed up, just like my grandparents. My grandparents would actually put on their Sunday best to go vote. And she was dressed up and she was excited. She got on the bus. And then, of course, we know the incident. Well, I was speaking to our organizer on yesterday, and she said that this elder was actually having a hard time, that she had been having flashbacks and she had been crying. That incident had triggered something in her of what she had experienced as she was growing up in the deep rural South. And I think we have to see this as not just these incidents, not that it's just voter suppression or their interference with the vote, or even whether folks want to say it was a misunderstanding, whatever it is, there are consequences that people who have lived through that, who have experienced a time when they could actually be killed just for registering to vote, that something like this could be really traumatic. And in this experience, there's a 90-year-old woman who was one of the women on this bus who has actually been experiencing that. So I just wanted to offer that this is real. These are people's lives, and we've got to do everything we can to protect the vote, that we are all on one accord, that it's everybody's right to vote. If you're a citizen of this country, that is your right, and the government should be facilitating people to vote, not necessarily trying to stand in the way of them voting.
Yeah, amen. Although the Republican strategy since 1980 has been to block, well, actually, the white racist strategy forever, I mean, going back to Reconstruction, has been to block the black vote and block the women's vote, for that matter, for a long, long time. So blackvotersmatterfund.org is the web. By the way, that's a remarkable story, LaTosha, and that's so on point about, the trauma that woman shared. Thank you for sharing that with us. Tell us about the Black Voters Matter Fund and what people can do to support your efforts if they go to your website, blackvotersmatterfund.org.
Yes. So with our Black Voters Matter, we have a C3 if they want to give a tax-deductible donation. That all that arm of our organization does is actually do voter education and GOTV.
And this is nonpartisan, right? This is not affiliated with any political party.
Is not affiliated with any political party. We do have a C4 that we do a lot. We do issues, and oftentimes we're really more focused on issues, but we will support campaigns that support the issues that we're concerned about. But so you can go on our website. Our organization is designed to help build the political infrastructure in black community, that there is an engagement to really address voter apathy, to really address some of the issues, to really listen to folks and connect with people. That's how we know that you build power by connecting folks, that if you want a true democracy, you want as many people as possible to be a part of the shaping of it and to take ownership of it and to be a part of it. So that's part of our work. Even out of this process, one of the things that we're doing is on this Sunday, people can go on and they can donate. They can actually volunteer. We actually you can do virtual phone banking with us. But on this Sunday, we are organizing with 15 other partners that we've brought together to do what we're calling a No Voter Suppression Sunday. We're kicking it off in Atlanta. We've got a fleet of buses. We're going to have at least 12 buses that are taking people to vote, early vote throughout the metro Atlanta area, and then all that week we're doing it in selected rural counties that we're working. We want folks to know how serious we are about protecting this right to vote, and we want people to know how serious and committed we are to connecting, educating, inspiring, and mobilizing and motivating our people to really be a part of this democratic process, because that's what we think will make democracy stronger and better.
Yeah, and you're right. You're absolutely right. So it's, you're doing God's work, LaTosha. I'm so glad that you're out there. I'm so glad that we were able to get you on the program and share your story with people. Will you please keep us up to date on how things go?
I would certainly do that. Thank you for this platform, and please, we ask people if they want to get updates on us. Please, we're very active on our Facebook page, so check us out on Facebook, and they can even text us. We Matter at 797979, and then they can get updates from us.
Text We Matter to 797979.
That's correct.
Cool. Okay, and the website once again is blackvotersmatterfund.org. And LaTosha Brown. LaTosha, thanks so much for the great work you're doing and for dropping by our program, and just keep it up, please. Keep it up.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. I look forward to talking to you next week, find out how everything else is going.